So my bench press saga continues. My shoulder and infraspinatus strain are probably about, they're not healed. It's probably, I'm going to say 85 to 90%, 87.5, right in between there. I feel like my strength on my bench press is still largely intact, but with the change in technique, narrower grip, I feel like it's there, but I've not been able to push those loads in a while. So today, we're going to find out exactly what I can do. Warmed up. Most of my, well, not most, all of my bench pressing has been in a decline bench, just like this one here. This is the one that I've been using now for probably 15 weeks. And today, I'm going to do one hard set here. Then with this same load, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to do flat bench. And we'll see what I can do, see where we're at. So we're just going to take this one, maybe one rep in reserve. We'll see. And then just take it from there with flat bench. Okie doke. So that was probably 9.5. I'm not sure if there was one rep in there. And I'm pretty sure that was 7 repetitions. So now, same load. Hopefully, same basic setup. We're just going to see what we can do with that same load. And just let the training evolve from there. See what I can do. So that is 223 pounds. Because that's a 45-pound plate. That's a 44-pound plate, 20 kilos. So normally that would be 225 minus 1 is 224, minus 1 is 223. And hopefully I don't hit my little safeties. All right, so let's give this a go, see what happens. In case you're wondering, or have always wondered how to properly wrap up your wrists, I don't think there's a right and wrong way to do it, but I put the loop around my 4th and 5th fingers, kind of go downward while holding it right there like that. Wrap around in an upward fashion, so down first, then up, and then straight across. Hold it right there. Pat it down. Take your finger loop off. So once again, 4th and 5th fingers. Hold it. Downward, then upward, and then finish straight across. Batten it down. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's give this bad boy a go. I think this one, I'm going to go to 2 reps in reserve. Get my tuck. I think my chest is above there. If not, we're going to find out here in a minute. Right? Normally, my grip is out here with my middle finger, the flip-off finger on the ring. But I've narrowed it up because I can bench crane free with my pinky just inside there. And this is basically the first time doing this flat benching since May of last year, May of 2024. So let's see. Got a new hole in the wall. Yay. Now that one I was not expecting. So my joy that I can do a little over 100 kilos. My flat bench press is somewhat tempered with the fact that one of these plates fell off and put a new hole in my wall. Walls can be fixed. Wins in the gym come far and few between. So we will just go with it and take the win. That was 3 repetitions. I was about to say that I knew there's at least one more in repetition in reserve, making that an RPE 9. And maybe 2 reps in reserve. Was there 2 reps in reserve for sure? I mean, I'm never for sure. So, I think it's fair to say that was an 8.5. 1 repetition in reserve for sure. Not sure about 2. And I think that was 3 repetitions. So write that down on the chalkboard. Get ready for another set. And because both of those sets were essentially above RPE 7.5, 2 reps in reserve for sure. Not sure about 3. I'm going to count them both as working sets and allocate that toward my pec, anterior delt, and tricep volume. So now we're going to do another one. See how things are working for more sets. Again, 2 fingers, hold on, down, up, across, and batten it down. Good amount of wrist support. Can't really bend that wrist back. So, okay. Alrighty. Bench looks good. No plates that are dangerously hanging on the very, very edge. Let's go again. I will say that I forgot that last set didn't hurt my shoulder at all, which is very, very encouraging. So pinkies just inside the rings. Still somewhat very foreign feeling, even though I've done this now for the better part of 12 or 15 weeks. Did my tuck, chest is nice and high. Didn't have to worry about hitting the safeties because I never even touched, I don't think. Let's go again. Alrighty. No pain at all. Heck yes. Heck yes. That was 4 repetitions. 1 repetition in reserve for sure. No plates falling off. No new hole in my wall. Let's write that down. If you want to see said hole that is now in my wall. Perfect little outline of a plate there, however it hit. Not the first time, as evidence of there. But once again, holes can be fixed. Wins in the gym are far and few between. All right. The young Brad would have been like, hell yeah, let's put another 10 kilos on the bar. This Brad's going to say, you know what? We have not done this on flat bench with this narrower grip. Ever, really. But I haven't done this weight for multiple sets of said repetitions until RPE, let's say 8.5 to 1 rep in reserve for sure. 2 maybe. I'm going to just take that as a win. We're going to get 1 more, and we're going to call it a day on benching. Move on to delt work, laterals, and things like that. So I'm very happy about this. This is a big win. And I would be elated if I could get back to my competition loads that I would use, which is essentially 240 pounds and above. So we're looking at, 110 kilos and then going up from there with each attempt. So if I let the bar sink into my chest, I do touch my safeties. So need to make sure I don't get lazy and I don't let the bar sink into my chest. Just touch the chest, stop, and then press. All right. 1 rep in reserve again, for sure. I am never for sure exactly how many repetitions we're in reserve, so I'm going to put 8.5. So 4 working sets, decline bench press with a pause for 7 reps, and then flat bench press, 3 reps, 4 reps, and 4 reps. Yes. All right. Very happy with that. And so now we progress from here. Hopefully, if I can do this like my other power lifts, I can work up to a heavy single, which is going to be about this. Normally I use a load that allows me 4 repetitions, 5 max, and then I do 1 single with that. And then of course, do my back downs 20% lower. So obviously if I can do this for 4 repetitions for sure. 1 rep in reserve for shy, for sure means 5 repetitions in reserve for sure. So it's going to be either that or more, slightly more, 2.5 kilos more for a heavy single, and then back downs in the neighborhood of 185 to 190 kilos. So very happy about that. All right. Hopefully that was helpful to y'all. Definitely helpful for me. I think I'm going to post this up. This is a big win.